Abusia mama kwa abasronko so at the Ghana politics avenue so abusia mama yembonra yensemu. So subscribe and not subscribe no share no hit notification bell no so am I send ba political highway ni so an EPP ababodum. Abusia mama yenko yensemu. Abusia eye former aid at the ma eye Mahmoud Bawumia eye miracles eye aboaje enano yikofo ensaka no abra na ofri abuchi be pie Ghana enam allegedly some amount of money be 55 million Ghana cedis amususu say akodi miracle abuaje wono omo arrest no abusuan abra EOCO for arrest miracle abuaje akodi omo akache no abusuan Black Rasta abe breaki and also abe expose miracle abuaje big time nseme no kai o se abra miracle abuaje ewo EOCO cells no allegedly na ade a opa EOCO boss Raymond Acha Achel say onfa ne born nchen na sika ne de allegedly where de wafa nti de onfa ne born nchen na omo de ombagi ni na ontue sika ne kakra nti abra na miracle abuaji wo EOCO akacho na ya Achel pankwana opa Achel ansana ye manu bill de na de epia abonti ebusu amomia kwenko tie nsem a Black Rasta ekafa beg na nana miracle abuaji beg EOCO boss no
Waji was in there actually pleading with EOCO to be calm on him and to help him out of the trouble. Can I repeat that? Miracles Abuaji allegedly was up in the offices of EOCO begging EOCO, thereby accepting some of the wrongs that he had allegedly done and asking EOCO for mercy. Almost like saying, I know that I've made a mistake, but please temper justice with mercy. Please, I made a mistake. I'm a young man, 1985 born. He has all these things. And the good thing is that EOCO was so gentle on him because he himself behaved so well. Miracles, let's go here. He got up and went there. Miracles, we realized that you have A, B, C, D here. Yes, it is true. I have that. How did you get that? Oh, this way. Oh, beautiful. Can you go and show us the place? Oh, yes, anytime. Anytime. My brother, my sister, he didn't argue. He didn't fight. He was so humble. But when he got out on bail, that was where the animal in him came to life again. My brother, my sister, the moment he got bail, now he's been granting interviews and saying that EOCO, or better still, the government machinery, is trying to scare him. Better still, in his own words, intimidate him. But they have failed flat. Yet, whilst he was in the EOCO building, he was begging. And I believe there are footages that can attest to some of these things that we are saying. In one step, he is begging authorities. Oh, I've made a mistake, forgive me. His own accountant, Gerald Appiah, has already started paying the looted valuables. He has started paying back the loot. And Miracles is sitting down there watching how his accountant is paying back the loot. And his accountant allegedly agreeing to the fact that they teamed up together to rob the state. Now, there is no office in Ghana where a boss can steal without the accountant, especially if it has to do with money. And this is the case. It's like the fish and the crocodile. When the fish comes out to tell you the crocodile sleeps snoring heavily underwater, you dare not refuse this evidence. His own accountant has already told EOCO that he's culpable. He has taken this, he has taken that, he has taken that, and he's returning everything. He has started paying back. And has attested to a lot of things he and his boss have done behind the back of Ghana. Miracles, having heard all these things, started to plead. But coming out to see supporters, free miracles, free miracles, free miracles, it gives them some new energy to start fighting back. Will the fight against corruption in Ghana make any headway? When each time alleged corrupt people, thieves, are picked up, party supporters go out there, paid to come and make noise, rather than encouraging authorities to go deeper and find out where the problem is. Does the NPP deserve to come back in office? Now that these crooks are there threatening that when they come back to power, they will make sure that appointees like Raymond Archer and all those people who are giving Ghana, in fact, they reason to be happy again. They are saying that when they return to power, they will deal with all these people. For them, power is for retribution. It's not to develop the nation and help the nation. Dr. Bawumia, at a point, as his chief communicator, he was born in 1985. He went to school at Swedru. My brother, my sister, this is Miracles Abuaje. Miracles Abuaje, after they left power, a new boss was sent to the so-called interministerial blah, 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 blah for decentralization. And when he opened the books, he saw a lot of discrepancies. There was a forensic audit of the accounts, and they realized that so much money had gone missing. EOCO was petitioned to look into this. And when we talk about EOCO, we are talking about the Economic and Organized Crime Office. And it's headed by that blue suit wearing dude, Capo di Tutti Capi, Capore, Raymond Archer. He's made Ghana so proud. This is a guy who is making Ghana work again. And I'm so proud of him. When was the last time investigations in Ghana went to this level? When was the last time investigations in Ghana went this swiftly without us hearing of some kickbacks and pushbacks and push fronts? This is a guy who does not need your kickback. This is a guy who will not compromise quality. He will not compromise patriotism and integrity. This is Capore. Oh yes, of the EOCO. That outfit was almost a white elephant until he came in and made it a roaring lion that has been roaring, catching game every now and then. My brother, my sister, when you go to EOCO, there is this big emblem on the floor, and you are warned before you even approach it never to step on it. My brother, my sister, it just tells you that be careful where you are. Don't step where you are not supposed to step, or else, hey, the full rigors of the law will come banging on your spine. Hi, now Miracles Abuaje, after EOCO investigated this, decided to invite him over during the investigation, and he went there, always humble, like you see him in this photo, talking soft. My brother, my sister, and then when EOCO was sure that this guy had truly stolen some money to the tune of 55 million Ghana cedis, an equivalent of over 5 million American dollars. My brother, my sister, EOCO decided to put him on the stop list. And that means you can't fly out of the country. Unfortunately, before EOCO got to the immigration authorities, he had already flown outside the country. Many people also said that he had bypassed whatever it was that he shouldn't have. Kwesi Pratt Jr. has said that at least he should have told EOCO, I know I am under investigation, but I want to travel and come back quickly. That is integrity. But no, he flew out of the country. Whatever it was that he went to do, he returned by what time the stop order was already activated and he was picked up at the airport. Long story cut short, EOCO got hold of him again and decided to interrogate him. Two things were supposed to be done. He was supposed to be taken outside to identify some buildings that EOCO had already seen and felt after investigations that they belonged to him. My brother, my sister, and right after that, he will be granted bail after a few other questions slapped at him. On the first day, it was very successful. He was taken outside Accra to a house, a mansion that was said to be in his name at Latte. My brother, my sister, this is the mansion sitting right there inside Latte. This is it. It's a mansion. It's a whole mansion. And when I say mansion, it is bigger than the Abu Trika mansion. This is the mansion of Dennis Miracles Abuaje, allegedly. And these are videos of the mansion right there inside Latte. He was led by EOCO officials. He was wearing a white t-shirt. While they walked right there to the mansion, he took them from room to room with his hands clasped at his back to show humility, the humility that he had always shown. My brother, my sister, videos have shown that clearly. Dennis Miracles Abuaje, courtesy 1957. He arrived in the evening. My brother, my sister, of Monday. There he is, right there in his house. Many were those who were singing. Others were just making noise. And that's Miracles. My brother, my sister, right there inside the car, getting ready to move out of the offices of EOCO, to go into the latter area there to check and find exactly what it was that EOCO was looking for. This is Dennis Miracles Abuaje. My brother, my sister, the offices of EOCO, people were there to demonstrate, but that did not stop EOCO from doing its work. They went to the mansion and they found whatever they found. I'm so much in a hurry to tell you whatever it is. But again, I don't have the permission for now, so we'll hold it down. Now, another house at Adringano, a 2 plot of land, yes, 2 plots of land, which are supposed to have 2 buildings each. The work is almost done and is also allegedly in the name of Dennis Miracles Abuaje. And this house, we are told, is just behind the house of former President Jerry John Rawlings, right there inside Adringano. We are also told there are other houses in his name and some other things in his name. Did he truly steal 55 million Ghana cedis, money laundered? Did he breach protocol and procurement? What really did this gentleman here do? My brother, my sister, this is Dennis Miracles Abuaje. A lot of people came out to demonstrate. We saw the streets packed with people. Some of them, as you were told yesterday in our broadcast, were actually paid, better still bribed, to appear there. And they themselves said that on camera. They were only there to get the money so they could go and eat banku. Some were so high, you could tell that they were under the influence. My brother, my sister, at the end of the day, they stayed on the streets here for 2 days, chanting, free miracles, unbeknownst to them. And this is where the news is. Come here. Unbeknownst to them, miracles are meant to decide whether he was to plead guilty or not. And he would have a plea deal. Now, after the 25th of August, Abutrika would not be able to have a plea deal. In this edition, we'll tell you exactly what the plea deal is and what is happening to Abutrika right now. Now, who is this guy called Abutrika? Abutrika is officially known as Frederick Kumi. He is a socialite, a man who made so much money online, my brother, my sister, and he bought so much valuable properties, my brother, my sister, in his name. This is Abutrika, the master trickster. Many say he's a gangster. Others say he's a wangster. Could this guy be a trickster? This is the guy, Abutrika, named after a footballer who he loved so much. Now, Abutrika is said to have robbed or stolen or defrauded elderly American people to the tune of $8 million American dollars. The FBI decided to come into the country and politely request for the extradition of this guy called Abutrika. Before then, Abutrika was only known as a socialite. On social media, yes, many suspected that, like his other colleagues who flaunted wealth on social media, he was also a game boy, as we call them in Ghana. Yes, Abutrika packed bundles of cash on his table in his home. So much money. Sometimes in his car, you would see him surrounded by so much cash. Hey, many wondered if Abutrika had a bank account at all, because it looked like the various branches of the Ghana Commercial Bank in Swedru had all dislodged and they were now lodged in his home. There was so much money. Many people wondered. There was a time people even believed that he was engaged in spiritual money, what is called sikaduro. But Abutrika knew exactly what kind of a trickster he was. Probably. Money surrounded him everywhere he went. Nobody knew exactly what kind of business he did. He drove some of the best cars in town. He had some of the wealthiest friends around him who had money, yet nobody could trace the source of their money. This is Abutrika. In his house, oh my God, a whole mansion. My brother, my sister, he had cars. All kinds of cars. Hey, he had a Lamborghini Urus, white in color. My brother, my sister, and this is the Lambo, sweet Lambo. Oh my God, which he bought for close to 260,000 American dollars. And he paid cash for that. My brother, my sister, he also had a G-Wagon. Oh my God. Technical name, Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes AMG G63. That is a G-Wagon. My brother, my sister, he had that. And he also had a Cybertruck. Oh my God. Abutrika. And these kind of cars are famous with wealthy people in America, including people like Elon Musk. This is Abutrika. He rode some of the best cars in the world. He has so much money. Everywhere he went, boys mentioned his name until the FBI succeeded in having him extradited. Yes, extradited all the way to America. And when he arrived in America, no delay, he was taken to the courts right there in the Northern District of Ohio, where he met the judge by name Judge John R. Adams. Now, Judge John R. Adams is this man here that you see. In 2016, it was said that he had gone mentally bankrupt. He will not talk to anybody. His behavior towards other judges and even lawyers was so terrible. It was recommended that he went to the psychiatric hospital. But this is a man who is a walking law dictionary. He knows every word in the law dictionary. He took the whole district court to court and he won his case. He could not be forced to undergo a certain mental evaluation, and he won it. That was 2016. Many people believe that this man is still sick in the head. Better still, as they say in America, his elevators do not go to the top floor. This is the man, but he's a very strict judge. Everybody knows that. And also, he is in the least corrupt, if there's anything called corruption around him. He will not take money that does not belong to him. He has had occasion to criticize judges who took money that was given to them legally, though, but he criticized the moral behind that kind of money. This is Judge John R. Adams, and it is in his court. Abutrika arrived, and he asked Abutrika, are you guilty or not guilty? Abutrika looked at him and said, I'm not guilty. My brother, my sister. And he said, all right, if you're not guilty, this is what it is. They're going to start with what is known as the trial conference. And they have up to August 25 for Abutrika to hit a plea deal. This is a judge who does not joke with his work. He has sent a lot of people.
When they say my course war political highway, so if I'm miracle abuaje, not over EOCO ASS, not or patcho, see Anunting EOCO boss, a moon mobile, a gene. Obusuan, some subscribe or not subscribe, no share, no notification bell, so am I. Send political highway, so near the Gabadon.